Hello everyone, I am driving back from a friend of mine's birthday party for her daughter. She was the girl that I met in confession and introduced me to her family. They invited me over for dinner one day, and now I am invited to all of the family little dinners that they have with nobody else, just them and the wives and their husbands, and it's pretty cool. But let's talk about fasting. As I sit here with a big old belly full of food. Today was not my fast, but some of you may be doing fasting from a religious, spiritual perspective wrong. What do I mean by that? If we are just fasting because we're supposed to fast, like during Lent, we're supposed to fast on Ash Wednesdays and Fridays, and maybe you are fasting just because it's a religious requirement, but you're not fasting for God. Look in the background. I am like over the river and through the woods down at this place. It's so beautiful. I love Tennessee. Okay, so back to fasting. So if you are fasting because it is a religious requirement and you're not praying and you're just doing it because you're supposed to, you're missing the point. Worse yet, if you are fasting because you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to get into autophagy, or you're doing it for some other reason, and it's not a religious nature, or it's not for God, but it's during that religious time, like Lent, then you are really doing it wrong. And this is how I was. I was Catholic just because I was Catholic. I wasn't practicing at all, didn't know the faith, but yet every Lent, I would give up something like chocolate or bad food, and I would do it so that I would lose weight, so that I could get in shape. It had nothing to do with God. But when you fast for God and you pray to God and you have an intention in that prayer, fasting calls down heaven, and you are now praying for yourself or for that person with the whole heavenly army. And it's going to be easier, and you are going to turn to Him in your humble nature, asking Him for His help. You're going to find that fasting is so much better when you pray, when you have an intention. And don't forget, Jesus said that some of those demons, whether they're yours or someone else's, can only be cast out through prayer and fasting. So if it's for you, pray and fast during that same time. If it's for someone else, maybe there's an addiction, maybe there is someone in your life that you want to come back to the Catholic faith, keep praying and fasting. It matters. God is calling you to Him. He will be there. He will give you grace, no matter how hungry you are. And the more that you think about Jesus in His passion, when He's hanging on the cross, after being brutalized overnight and all day, don't you think He was hungry? So the more that you continue to pray to God, meditate on Him and His passion, this is Jesus, then you will find that fasting will be spiritually beneficial. You will learn to rule your body with God, which is the best way to do it. So fast with God, and you'll be doing it the right way. All right, I'm going to go talk to my Soul, Mind, and Body membership group. You can join by clicking the join button below. It's $4.99 a month. We talk about too much information over there. But if not, don't worry. I'll catch you here later. Oh, and by the way, if you have an iPhone, you can't do it on your phone. You have to do it on a computer. Find something more with God, soul, mind, and body, and have a blessed and inspired day.